And now your first Warn 5 forecast, certified post-accurate by Weather Rate.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Good Tuesday evening to you. A very soggy next 24 to 36 hours ahead of us here as a strengthening area of low pressure just pumps a tremendous amount of Gulf of Mexico moisture in across the Great Lakes. Let's dive right in here tonight because we are likely to have some flooding issues around the area here tonight. So things you can do to prepare yourself. First and foremost, I know we've been preaching this for the last day and a half or so, but bears repeating. Make sure to check your basement sump pumps. If you have one in your basement floor, make sure that that is in good working order. And also if you have floor drains, some basements, of course, are equipped with drains to actually just get that water out of there. Make sure that they're completely clear. Not out of the question that, especially underneath the house farther down, some rooting can kind of get in there and clog it up. Also, shore up the outside of your home. Ensure your gutters are free of any debris to allow that water to flow freely, as well as any nearby storm drains that are near your house. Make sure that those are good and clear so that runoff doesn't back up, maybe up your driveway and onto your property. And most importantly of all, if you're going to be out driving, which not many of us, of course, will undoubtedly be over the next 24, 36 hours. Remember that phrase, turn around, don't drown. If you encounter a flooded roadway, find an alternate route. You just don't know how deep that water could be, and it doesn't take much to float most vehicles across a flooded roadway. Now, as we look over downtown Saginaw right now, we have cloudy skies and some occasional light rain coming on down, but this all pretty tame to where things are headed. 64 degrees the current temp. North wind already coming in at about 15 miles per hour. Those winds are going to be strengthening as that area of low pressure both intensifies and approaches as we head on into tomorrow, and we'll quickly start to see the barometer dropping off as that occurs. Now, we do have some rain out there tonight. First Warn 5 pinpoint Doppler radar showing the heaviest rain right now anywhere from Sandusky to Marlette, Brown City, approaching Imlay City, and then trailing back to the south end of Lapeer with some lighter rain on the east side of Grand Blanc. For the most part, the rain is going to continue in this fashion over the next, really, we'll say 6 to 7 hours. We'll see some scattered hit or miss type rains, maybe even an occasional rumble of thunder. But as we look off to the south here on the sky tracker tonight, here's the beginnings of our area of low pressure developing over really the Illinois-Indiana border tonight. That in conjunction with this cold frontal boundary, which is going to stall out over the state, low's going to get better organized and start kind of drifting up and backing in across the area tomorrow. And as that happens, it's going to tap into more of that moisture that's riding north out of the Gulf of Mexico and just dumping that rain all across lower Michigan, but certainly from areas around the Tri-Cities south and east. And combined with all of that, just kind of adding a little bit of extra kick to the equation here, is the fact that it's going to be a much chillier next 2 days as the fall-like air not only settles in, but then is reinforced by those strengthening northerly winds. So here's your hour-by-hour forecast. In terms of the rain, we will gradually see it become more and more widespread, steady, and heavy, mainly again from the Tri-Cities south and east into the midnight hour, spreading back toward the Tri-Cities, north shore of the Bay, even Mount Pleasant and Alma by the time we're hitting the road tomorrow morning. And then it really doesn't change much from there. Periods of moderate to heavy rain from those same locations midday into tomorrow afternoon. Evening hours around 6 o'clock. We're looking at similar conditions there into the 9 o'clock hour tomorrow evening, and really barring a maybe brief break or two all the way through tomorrow night and then into early Thursday as that low backs in across the area. We're going to get one last push of heavier rain early Thursday morning before it then finally tapers off just to scattered showers. So when all is said and done, here's our rainfall forecast. If you're from Mount Pleasant on north and west, I expect about an inch or less of rainfall for you. Alma to Midland, Tri-Cities as a whole, north shore of the Bay, and right up to about Birch Run. I think you're in a 2 to 4 inch zone here for rainfall. 3 to 5 inches across a wide swath of the thumb, with locally higher amounts possible in that period as we head through 8 o'clock on Thursday morning. And this will also likely include the Flint metro area. So again, please, especially if you're going to be out traveling, make sure that you are prepared to deal with and avoid flooded roads. 52, your overnight low for tonight. Periods of heavy rain, thunder possible, turning much cooler as well. Breezy periods of rain for the first day of fall tomorrow, and a high of only 57, David and Meg. 56 on Thursday with showers lingering with breezy conditions, and then 70s to mid 60s as we approach the weekend.